Any thoughts on Watford assets next week from another Hoops? He's thinking about Pererya and Holebas. Now, what I will say about Holebas is a yellow card magnet. 8 game weeks in and he got his 5 yellow cards already. So I also owned Holebas and he did absolutely nothing for me for about 4 or 5 game weeks. So I'm not a fan of Holebas. I'll put that out there right now. He is very good at chance distribution. Like, he will create chances for his side. He's created 17 out of 8 games. So that is pretty good. 5 big chances as well, which is both of those two put him at top of the league for chances created. He's got 4 assists in total. Alonso and Mendy are above him, but Holebas has definitely looked very good as far as that's concerned. However, a lot of them came early in the season, and I've owned him while he's been doing absolutely nothing, and he can get yellow cards. So if he doesn't get a clean sheet or an attacking return, you're actually getting less points with a player like Holebas. As far as Roberto Pererya, I do like the look of him. It was a very, very cultured finish that he managed to score against Wolverhampton this weekend. So I was very impressed with that finish, to be fair. Would I consider bringing in Pererya? I mean, fixture-wise, Watford is okay for the next 3. Then it is Liverpool, Leicester, Man City. But it's Huddersfield, Newcastle, Southampton. So I reckon he could be a good bet. I also like, as a punt, Deulofeu. Doucoure also has been doing rather well. Has got chances created and a goal-scoring threat. So I think there's definitely some options in that Watford midfield I would consider. I probably wouldn't go with Holebas or any of their defence. Holebas would be the favoured one. Problem is the yellow card issue and the fact that he hasn't done it in a while. But for me, definitely some good options in that midfield. I mean, Pererya so far this season, you're looking at the player with 17 attempts on goal, 14 from inside the box, only 1 big chance, but 5 of his shots on target, and he scored 4 goals with the 5 shots on target. So that is pretty decent at 6.2 million. The only person really above him for shots on goal, around the same price bracket, you got Schürrle, Ruben Neves and Ruben Neves and Josh Murphy. And I'd say out of those lot, if you're taking attacking threat-wise and team form with fixtures, I'd say Pererya is probably your best bet, even though he does have slightly lower numbers than the people I just mentioned. So I definitely like the look of Pererya. That's a good shout. Distribution-wise, will I also be looking at him? Chances created. Doucoure's actually got more chances created. So has Will Hughes. So you're looking at goal threat mainly from Pererya. You're looking at 9 chances created in total, 2 big chances. But goals, of course, outrank assists. So Pereyra's definitely one you can look at. Is Maddison a good keep? Boma, Gibson, I would say Maddison is definitely a good keep. I mean, I don't know if he's going to do anything today. But the fact of the matter is he's a cheap player with... Sorry, I thought I saw Ramsey on the pitch for a second, but it was actually Mustafi. He's a good player. Probably one of the main players the player's going to go through at Leicester City. And Leicester have some good fixtures. So I'd keep Maddison for now, for definite. After this Arsenal game, they've got a very, very good run of fixtures. They have West Ham, Cardiff, Burnley, Brighton Hove Albion, Watford, Fulham. So, I mean, West Ham could give him a challenge. Watford potentially could give him a challenge. But otherwise, Leicester could get some good results in those bunch of fixtures. I think you need to have Maddison or Vardy, is my personal look on the situation. You can take the risk of not having them. But I think in those price brackets, those two look probably the best options. You did have Lacazette, but their fixtures are going to get tougher coming up soon. So Leicester, and then maybe West Ham have good fixtures in that kind of same team with form bracket. So those would be the teams I look at. And with Leicester, it's Vardy or Maddison. I personally think if you're looking at anyone else, maybe Pererya. But other than that, I don't think anyone else is really a good look.